So guys, with the heat being high 90s, I think we're just gonna go put our stuff out in the solar cooker today. There's just no way I'm gonna turn on the oven in here. Just putting a little bit of garlic powder on a pork tenderloin. We're gonna toss in, of course, our carrots, and then just a couple of our peppers, some onion. We just keep it very simple. And then I think I'm gonna throw in some of our little cherry tomatoes to give it a little bit of a, just some taste. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of stinging honey garlic sauce. So this is a Frank's Red Hot. This is gonna make, when you cook in a solar cooker, you don't need to add any water. This is frozen organic pork tenderloin, so all you need to do is basically just put it in, put a little bit of whatever your dressings, your spices. I'm gonna put a little lemon pepper on top of that. And then basically put everything, all your surroundings in. So like I said, your tomatoes, your peppers, whatever you want, some onion, and then you just cover this up. And then you're gonna go put it in your solar cooker for the day. Now it is 10:56 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna leave this in for a couple of hours like you normally would in the oven, and it will be finished. But we've had some power outages. I think we're getting some rolling blackouts here with all the heat. So it's just one more way just to, conserve energy and just cook without having to use the electricity. Out this goes. As you can see, my grass is completely dead. Officially day 36 with no rain. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. So I have my solar cooker hooked up already. It's facing the correct position for the sun, so the sun can shine directly into it. It actually has a sunshine, I guess if you want to call it, indicator to show where it actually should be pointed. So it's already heated up. You probably can't see through that because of the glass, but it's already heated up to about 200 degrees. So we're just going to open up the door. Stick our roast inside the solar cooker. Close up the door. It's got to get these little latches over. And away you go. So in about, this is like a slow cooker. You're never going to burn your food. So we leave it in here all afternoon till about 4 o'clock, and then you take it out and the roast falls off the bone. It's beautiful. And the veggies are all done really nicely too. So just another way to sort of get off the electricity, especially on hot days like this when you don't want to run the oven in the house. And away you go. Solar cooker, awesome. All right, let's go take a look and see what the temperature is of the solar cooker here. So it's basically pretty much at 300. Just gonna have to make an adjustment just to turn it to follow the sun. But yeah, we'll have roast in a couple of hours for sure. So there is a little white latch here. I don't know if you can see it, but it actually tells you where the sun should be, so you know where to turn for the sun. So right now it's telling me I need to move this over. And if you can see, the sun is actually going right over into the middle of a circle there. And that's where your solar cooker needs to point to cook, to be at the optimal temperature. So just wanting to share. So as you can tell, I had to move the solar cooker off of the table because we've got some thunder boomers in the background, crossing fingers with rain. And this thing will act like a giant parachute if you don't sort of move it out of the wind a little bit. So we've got it on the ground. It looks like it's sitting at about 325 in terms of temperature. Everything's been slow cooking. You can't really see in it anymore because it's so steamy in there. Everything's been slow cooking for probably about 4 hours. So I'm gonna say the little pork tenderloin that I put in there is working just fine. It's probably ready to go. So I'm gonna take it out and slice it and see where we're at. Usually when I open this, there's like this big whoosh of steam, so it probably won't be good if I'm standing in front of it. see. As you can tell, that is done. And it looks delicious. So, it's dinner time. We're going to have some steamed beans with some dill and butter and also some broccoli sauteed in the pan, and dinner is served. Excellent.